fabulous professional makeup application. Make an appointment today and see how glamorous you can look. Call 561-409-4065 to book your appointment. Ivy Lee's Luxe Makeup and Beauty Lounge is located at 233 South Federal Highway on the first floor of the Boca Grand Building in Boca Raton. The number again is 561-409-4065. Serendipity Consignment Boutique is unlike any other consignment shop you have ever seen. Lisa has the most beautiful and immaculate designer bags, clothes, shoes, and accessories. It's a designer candy store. So go check out Serendipity Consignment Boutique, Glades Plaza, 2200 Glades Road, Boca Raton, or visit their website at consignmentboca.com.
The opinions expressed on the following sponsored program are strictly those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
It's the Becky and Boca Show, coming to you live every Thursday night at 6 p.m. from glamorous downtown Boca Raton. I'll show you how to live life in style in one of the country's most elegant cities, nestled right along the beautiful Atlantic beaches between Palm Beach and Miami. So sit back, relax, and let me show you how to indulge yourself Boca style. Hello, welcome to the Becky and Boca Show. I have 3 guests tonight. My first one is Dr. Katie Aquino. She is from the Boca Raton Regional Hospital Urgent Care Center in downtown Boca. It's brand new, so I'm very excited to talk to her. And then on the second half of the show, I have Kenneth and Claudia Ria. They're with the Four Winds Apothecary Shop, which is also a new place in downtown Boca. So we've got all this exciting stuff coming to our downtown. But before I get to that, I want to talk about my big event, which is a week from tomorrow. So it's Friday, June 30th, 6 to 9 p.m. It's called the Party on East Palmetto, and it's going to be held at the Anti-Aging Center of Boca at 445 East Palmetto Park Road, Boca Raton. And I want to invite everybody to come out to that. This is going to be another big, fun event because I'm doing it with my regulars, Spotlight Magazine, Ivy Lee's Luxe Makeup and Beauty Lounge, and Rosenberg Diamonds, and we'll have Serendipity there as well. And it's just going to be a great event. It's a great venue. The Anti-Aging Center has 3 floors plus the rooftop deck. So lots of space. And it's right down by Trattoria Romano, right on East Palmetto Park Road, right down in the heart of Boca Raton. And we're just going to have a lot of fun. We're going to have food and drinks and giveaways. I'm giving away so much stuff that night. Thousands of dollars worth of stuff. We have Prada sunglasses, an Hermes scarf, a Python guitar handbag strap. We have gift certificates, we have Botox, we have shampoo and blowout certificates, and Raw Juice is going to be there with 100 free raw juices for the first 100 guests. So don't miss that. It's the Anti-Aging Center of Boca, 445 East Palmetto Park Road, next Friday, June 30th, 6 to 9 p.m. No cover, valet parking, complimentary everything. So you can look on my Facebook page and you can RSVP there. But I have ads all over the place, so even if you don't RSVP, you can show up. Okay, now I'm going to get to my first guest. This is Dr. Katie Aquino. Am I saying that right?
Yes, Aquino. Actually,
Aquino. Okay, Dr. Katie Aquino. And she is from the Boca Raton Regional Urgent Care Center, right? You can tell me what, and your title there is?
Yeah, so it's the Boca Raton Regional Hospital Urgent Care Center. I'm the medical director. So we actually are, this is our second center. We have first centers in Deerfield, but we're excited to now be in East Boca.
Right in the heart of downtown East Boca Raton. For all you Boca people, it's right where the Blockbuster used to be, yes, right on the corner of Dixie and Palmetto.
Yes, correct.
And everybody that saw my show with the mayor knows that Palmetto Park Road is the promenade of Boca Raton. So they're very centrally located. And I was telling Katie before we went on air that I used to work for the hospital a long, long time ago. I marketed emergency medical services to local businesses. And at that time, I kept telling them they need to put an ER in East Boca Raton. And they thought about it, and they looked at it, and They did open one out west, but I think this is the first one right in downtown East Boca.
Yeah.
And what a location.
It's amazing. I mean, it's like you said, the gateway, and
Yeah.
and that's what we plan on. We're there for. You know, we want everyone to see us, and it's perfect location.
It really is. I
Yeah.
mean, it's quick to get to. If you have a problem, it's very easy. And now with all the new hotels and everything in town.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. It really is. It's a perfect location. And we're open 7 days a week, so we're always there.
Is it 24 hours?
No, yeah, unfortunately, I will not
You're
be
probably
there.
happy about that.
No, it's actually 8 to 8 during the week and 9 to 3 on the
Okay.
weekends. But we plan on hopefully opening up longer, depending on the need of the community.
Yeah, you have to figure out what-
You got it. You got
Yeah.
it. So it's going to take time to figure it out, but we're happy to whatever the community wants, we're there for them.
Okay, and we have a couple of pictures at some point during this broadcast. I think Freddie will put them up. But you want to tell me, okay, the difference between Boca Raton Regional Hospital emergency room and going to a place like this. They're not too far apart, maybe 3 or
No.
4 miles.
Yeah, very, very close.
And
But the big deal is, we want people to understand when to go to the emergency room and when to go to an
Right.
urgent care, and also the importance of primary care. So emergency medicine, that's when you have someone with life-threatening illnesses. If you have the symptoms of a heart attack, a stroke, a head injury, ones that need immediate high-level attention, that's what an emergency room, that's what it should be used for, okay?
right.
Then there's primary care. Primary care, that's the gatekeeper. That's your man. That's that
So
doctor.
that would be your internist.
Correct. Your internist, your family practice
I don't even really have
doctor.
an internist. I know you.
Well,
people
I don't
like
want to hear that. I can't. I don't want to hear that. But no, it's your
I know enough
gatekeeper.
doctors, I
I
gotta
know.
just-
I think it's about time. But that's your gatekeeper. That's the person that knows everything about you, and you should never. That's your first line of defense. Your primary care doctors.
So if you're
we
feeling
always-
sick, you should call your primary care doctor
always,
first.
Always. But we're there for when you can't get into your primary care, or if your primary care is closed, being open on the weekends and late hours. That's what we're there for.
But what if you have you cut yourself and you need stitches or something? You wouldn't go to your primary care doctor?
No, I mean, some primary cares do,
Okay.
but that's also kind of that gap that we fill. So we're not emergency, we're not primary, but that middle gap where we can actually do things that emergency room can do, that's, of course, non-life threatening. So you cut yourself, we can do stitching, you twist your ankle, we can x-ray it. We have those capabilities.
Oh, you can do the x-rays in
Oh
there.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It's great. So you don't have to spend those hours in the emergency room for non-life-threatening
That's what
things.
people dread, is going to the ER and sitting there for hours.
Yeah, and ERs are wonderful for what they're meant for, and that's the life-threatening.
Right.
But that in between, that's what the urgent care is there for, and also the coughs, the colds. Even if you need a chest X-ray, those kind of things. But people really overutilize the emergency room. Actually, Boca Regional has over 65,000 visits a year, and most of them
Wow.
are non-acute. So not the life-threatening.
Is that because a lot of people don't have primary care doctors?
People don't like to have primary care doctors.
I'm not setting a
I
very
don't know.
good
Yeah,
example.
I don't know anybody.
I
but
just kind of, when I have an issue, I go to a specialist. I
Yeah.
skip the whole thing, which
Well,
is
I
not
mean-
the right thing to do. I know
not the
that.
right path, but
Right.
yeah, I mean that's a lot of people don't have primary care doctors, or they think they have to go to an emergency room. I mean, urgent
A lot
care
of people use their gynecologist too as their primary
they
doctor.
do, they
Yeah.
do, and once again, nothing wrong with that. That's they are trained in that medicine. So yes, but having a primary is a very good thing.
Right.
But emergency rooms are overutilized for things like a sprained ankle or a cut. So that's where urgent cares have really become into fruition of something so great.
I know a lot of people go to them now.
Yeah.
I was surprised.
But the big deal with having it being a hospital-owned urgent care is that you have way more capabilities, and I, as a clinician, can utilize all of the capabilities of a hospital
and the quality of
And the
Boca Raton
quality.
Regional, you can't
No,
you can't find that anywhere.
Yeah, I
we were
mean,
just
it's-
talking before the show started about what a unique hospital this is.
Yeah, it's amazing to work for a place like this, but that's what differentiates us. It really does. We get to put it this way: if you come in and you fracture your ankle, our physician network.
closer.
Yeah, sorry, your physician network.
Sorry,
That's
I was
okay.
trying to push it toward you, and it went the other way.
The physician network. It's called Boca Care.
Oh yeah, okay, explain that.
Yeah, so Boca Care is the physician network. So it's a group of over 16 different specialties, including orthopedics, urology. We have many specialists. We have access to get patients in to see the specialist. So if
That's important.
Yes. It's you know how hard it is,
Yeah.
to get into specialists. So
Oh, yeah.
So
3-month wait.
I know. So
But I guess if it's an urgent situation and they come to you, you can get them in.
yeah, it's unlike any other, non-hospital owned urgent care. We have the capability I can call up the doc, or we can call up the office, and you can
That
get
is
an appointment.
so important.
It doesn't
because other
happen.
places would just send you away and contact a doctor, and then you're on your own.
You're on your own.
Yeah.
And we never leave anybody on their own. They leave either with an appointment in hand, or if the office is closed, with a phone number and the directions on how to be able to get in right away.
That's
Usually
big.
Yeah.
That's really big.
I mean, imagine having a fracture and then having to wait a week or two to get in to see somebody. It's not
Unbelievable.
okay,
No, it's not.
No. So the fact that I can call up my orthopedics and get them in sometimes the same day is unbelievable. It really
That's
is. And
very
it's
important.
It's great patient
Yeah.
care.
I didn't
So-
even realize that.
So that's the quality that we bring, and it's absolutely wonderful.
And I know people that, like I said, they don't really have an internist. They just kind of, when they have an issue, they go to an urgent care center. I know you're not advocating that, but
No, but
I-
yeah, go ahead.
I think that's why they've become so important lately.
Yes, and that's the other thing we can do. If you don't have a primary care physician, we can actually get you one. Where it's
that's good.
where it's so hard to usually get into
Yes.
get a new primary care.
Absolutely.
Once again, because we're part of the Boca Care network, we can get you a primary care doctor.
And these would all be doctors that are on staff at Boca Raton
correct.
Regional?
Yeah,
And
so
that's
it's
an excellent hospital.
Yeah, you honestly you can't beat it. It's fantastic, and once again they can leave that day with a phone number to get a hold of that office to make an appointment. So
That's really important.
it is.
Very important.
So it's a great to be involved in a hospital like Boca Regional, but to have now we're east. Now
I know, I love that. With everything that's happening with East Boca Raton, she just moved right downtown, so I was
did.
telling her everything in her neighborhood that
know.
she can enjoy.
It's
a
such-
paradise, it really is.
to be a part of this community is
Yeah.
great, and that's the reason why the hospital, they're going to be in a great position now to be so visible to the community and the
Yes.
growing population. I mean, that's what I'm part of now. I've moved in a building in downtown, and the building it's already half full, only been opened up a few months. So
Can you believe how many people are moving down here?
It's so it feels great, and and most people can actually walk to the urgent care, so you don't even have to drive.
It's very close.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
all of East Boca is like that. You really don't need a car.
no, so I'm now part of the community, and I'm part of Boca Regional, and
I'll probably see you walking around because I'm always walking around downtown.
yeah, and I mean it's great. So
Yeah.
and the other really wonderful thing, our facility is absolutely gorgeous. Boca Regional wanted to make sure that you're not just coming into an office. You actually feel like you're in a spa-like setting.
That's what I heard. I haven't been in there yet.
It's calming, and it's you can't. When you go into a doctor's office, you don't want to be there.
Scared. Yeah.
Of course.
It's like uncomfortable and
There's
yeah.
no way you can be upset when you're here. It's beautiful. So and
Well, as a part of Boca Regional Hospital,
Yeah.
I know, like in the Women's Center, I'm sure you've been in there. They
Beautiful.
show these visuals while you're getting a mammogram.
Yeah.
Everything is. Here we go. Here's pictures of your facility.
Yeah.
Is that the waiting room?
Yeah, that's the waiting room, and like I said, it's all very calming ocean scenes. It's every room has a different beach scene. It just
Oh, how nice.
it makes you in an environment where you don't want to be at necessarily.
Right.
Makes you feel comfortable. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and our staff, from our doctors to our mid-levels, our PAs, our nurse practitioners, everybody's just has that really upbeat spirit because it's
Well,
a
they
place.
do really good training, I know,
Yes.
with the hospital, too, to tell people how to relate to patients. And it's not like any other place.
It isn't.
Yeah.
And we want to make sure you get that quality care. And so you're not just being seen and then kind of let go. You're being seen and you're being guided on where the best place to
And then you're
to
part
go.
of the whole Boca Hospital system
You
after
got
that.
it. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I imagine if somebody comes in there with a more serious thing than they thought they had, you can easily send them
We
right
have
over
the
to
direct
hospital.
line over to the emergency room, and you get in there even faster. So we make sure we direct you in the right place. If you are having a serious event and you're not sure where to go, of course go to the emergency room first. But if it's really that in between, we can always
Assess
come
you.
in, we assess you, we make sure that you're stable, and we'll get you over to that emergency room. And like I said, we have that direct line and direct communication. So it's just such a good fluid patient care system. You can't get
It
any better
really
than that.
is.
Yeah.
I like that
It is.
idea because it's an excellent hospital, and now you're over here on the east side. And I know there's also a facility out west.
Correct, yeah,
So
and
you
in
got all of-
Hillsborough, we're in Deerfield, and it's wonderful too, absolutely beautiful.
Yeah. Is that
and-
where you worked before this one?
Yeah.
In Deerfield?
So, yeah, so
Okay.
we hope to continue to grow these urgent cares, and I'm part of a great team, and we've helped to develop these two, and this one is a great place for the community, for Boca, and to be east. We're very happy to be here.
Oh, it's great because now with everything happening in downtown, you see all the building down here.
It's crazy.
They're building so many
I know.
condos and apartments that I can't believe that they're filling them, but they are.
They are. It's
So it's going to be a huge population right
Yeah.
downtown that
and
definitely
that's what we'll be there
utilizes-
for,
Yeah.
and then we can direct anybody to the specialist of Boca Regional, to Boca Care Physician Network. It's great. It really is.
How does insurance fit into all of this?
So for as far as the urgent care wise, we take most insurances. There's very few that we do not take.
Okay.
It's not the same as in ER because they take everything.
Yeah, because I know if you're going to certain doctors, you have to look and see if they're in your plan before you can go there. But it's a different situation
Most urgent
here?
cares, there's very, very, very few. We just don't take Medicaid, but Medicare is huge. We take pretty much all the commercial insurances. So you walk in, we take a quick look at it, and we let you know.
Okay.
But you
And
gotta,
if someone couldn't get in there, they'd go a few miles over to the hospital.
you got it. You
Yeah.
got it. And the good thing is too, besides not having to wait in an emergency room for a non-acute, you also don't have to pay the high copays of an
I was
emergency
going to
room.
ask you about that. The pricing would be different, right?
Very much so. Of course, going to your primary care doctor, they want to encourage it, so that's of course going to be the lowest. But we're right in the middle, and we don't have these astronomical emergency room fees.
And that's important because a lot of us carry very high deductibles to
Very
try to get our
high.
insurance costs down.
Yes,
so it
we
can be
do.
like $5,000
Yeah.
before it's covered.
Yes,
so
yeah. So that's the hard part. But
you don't
yeah,
have to pay that out of pocket.
nobody wants to pay that. I'd rather find a nice place to have dinner, right?
Absolutely. Walk right out your door there. You got a few.
I know, right down the street.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the high copays, you don't have to worry about that. So besides only usually we get patients in and out within an hour.
That's the other nice part
Yeah.
because you can wait in the emergency room because they always have to take the more serious people first.
Of course.
So I remember way back when I had an office, I was a PR
Yeah.
person, but I had an office in the ER, and they would bring people in the ambulance entrance,
Yeah.
and all the people sitting in the waiting room didn't see those people coming in,
No.
and they're wondering why they have to wait so long. So you
Yeah.
don't know the emergencies coming in behind the scenes, and you
no.
just know you're sitting there for
Exactly.
quite a while. So
Yeah, but
Really helps.
yeah, no worries. It's and that's the thing. We just want people to, like I said, you don't want to be there, but you're there and you're in a beautiful environment. But we get you in and out in an hour, and like I said, directed to the amazing Boca Regional
Well,
facilities.
just the fact that it's part of Boca Regional, I know you're telling the truth about getting people in and out
Yes.
because everybody in town is talking about the Women's Center, the Christine Lynn Women's Center.
so amazing.
Going to get your mammogram. You are in and out of there.
Yes.
It's like you
know.
feel like you're the only person there. You go into this very pleasant room, you wait like 2 minutes, then
Yes.
they take you to a place with like moving pictures. And it's so pleasant. And then within a few minutes, you're out of there. You can't even believe it.
Yeah, there's no
so
need
they
to be.
really make an effort.
Yeah, and that's what we
to-
want to do, and
Yeah.
and it just continues with the urgent care, and so that's what we're there for, and we just really want everyone to know that we're here, and if you just come stop by, come see the place.
Yeah, just stop in and look at it. It's in the old Blockbuster. Everybody knows where that
You know
was
where the old Blockbuster.
back
So right
in the
between,
day.
right between Federal and Dixie, right on Palmetto.
Right on
It's-
Palmetto.
Yeah.
Right behind Flanagan's. Everybody knows where Flanagan's
Yes,
in.
we can
is
smell the
right
cooking.
oh, that's what. Yeah. Always good. I told you how good their steaks are.
Yes.
Everybody knows where the Hyatt is on the corner of Federal and Palmetto. There's just a block over on the corner of Dixie and Palmetto.
Yeah, and
So-
it's a great location, and just come by, come see the facility. But we're happy to see you and take care of all your needs, and if we can't help you, we'll direct you to Boca Regional's amazing hospital facilities.
Yeah. So people can come in there. Like, is it children and adults? Like,
Yeah,
if your
all-
kid has a fever, something like that.
All ages. Yeah,
That would be very helpful
It
to
is.
bring the kid in there because I remember when my kids were young having to go to the ER sometimes, and then that's a whole big terrifies the kid.
Yeah, I know. It's wonderful. All of our doctors, all of our mid levels, they can see babies all the way up to the oldest of the old, and we are very happy to see every single person. So it doesn't matter
What age they are.
any age. It's just we're not there to to supplement. We're not there to take, you know, your
Take over the
primary
internist,
care.
yeah.
Yeah, we're not there to do that. We really respect our primary cares, and that's where you should have your chronic conditions handled. But
Right.
those non-life-threatening emergencies, you have the cough and cold, and it's the weekend, and you don't want to wait till Monday to see the
Sure.
doctor. You know, that's what we're here for.
Yeah. So how many doctors do you have working in there?
So currently we have rotating about 6.
Oh, that's a lot.
There's
Okay.
2 full-time, so myself and another
So
physician.
someone comes in, they might see you.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
there you go.
So-
Now you'll already know her from my show.
Yeah, and there's actually the second physician, who's our second full-time. She actually just moved here, and she's living in one of the apartment complexes down
Oh,
here
nice.
as well.
You guys are walking the
we're-
walk. That's
we
just
are.
talking the talk.
You
You're
got
right-
it. We're
right
right
in
here where we
downtown.
want to be immersed in the community.
Yeah.
And we also have absolutely wonderful physician assistants and nurse practitioners.
Oh, I was going to ask you about that.
Yes, and every single person that we've hired, from our X-ray techs to our front desk to our mid-levels, they all have had either emergency room training or they've had urgent care experience. So very, very qualified and knowledgeable staff. So whomever you see, you're in really good hands.
Yeah, and then you have that referral system to all of the excellent doctors over at Boca
Yeah.
Regional.
You can't beat it. You really can't.
No,
I know.
I'm excited about it.
I know.
I was so happy to hear it. I think I heard about it on Facebook, and you say you're active on social
We're-
media.
Yeah, we're on Facebook. They have Twitter. You know, we're trying to get out there as much as possible, and you know, hopefully we'll have an open house soon.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
Let me know, and I'll put that on my
That would
social
be-
media.
that would be
I'll even come and
amazing.
do a live feed for you.
How fun would that be?
Yeah.
It would be, you know. And so as soon as we have that, we'd love everybody to come down and really just tour our facility and know what we're all about.
Just to know that you're there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I will definitely do that because
I know. It's so
I'm
exciting,
more
right?
excited than anyone else that you're there because, like I said, 20 years ago, I was trying to get the hospital to come over to East
Shoulda,
Boca.
coulda, woulda then.
Yeah.
But then I
It probably
wouldn't be
wouldn't have
there.
worked
But
then.
I
Yeah,
wouldn't be
and
there.
you're right. And it wouldn't have been as developed down here. I mean,
Correct.
it's only in the last few years that it's really become
Yeah.
ooh,
Beautiful though,
Class
right?
A city. It's gorgeous.
I know.
And, you know, Palmetto Park Road leads right over to the beach.
I'm learning new things every day, and
Yeah.
I'm happy to be a part of the community down here now. And like I said, I'm happy that the hospital's here now too. It's, you know, they're not very far from, you know, East Boca, but now we're here, and we're here
Yeah.
to help all the growing population that's
Right, and all
moving
these
in.
people in apartments. I mean, so I see you as a referral source to get them to internists. If they
Correct,
come to you for the
yeah.
first time, they've just moved here, they come in with a cold or something, then
Yep.
you can find them an internist, and it's going to be somebody
And I'll
quality.
find a way to
that's-
guilt you getting into it.
Yeah.
But it's true. We really, you know, we just want to make sure that the patient gets to the right place and that they're treated, you know, and get the best care they possibly can. Mm-hmm. So
And people in Boca Raton, I think they all know that healthcare here is second to none.
It
It's
is.
really,
I know.
really quality,
It
and
is.
what a difference that makes. I mean,
it truly does.
Sometimes people don't find out till they're sick.
Yeah.
But I mean, we have some of the best cancer care here.
Amazing. I know.
Just everything
The
you could want.
physicians, I mean, it's a great community, and Boca Regional, they care about the community and really take on physicians that know their stuff and are here to stay and
Yeah.
you know, make the community grow, and it's a good thing.
Yeah, it's growing so quickly
Yeah.
down here. Okay, tell us a little bit about yourself. Where'd you come from? You said New York?
Yeah, so I'm actually, I grew up in Buffalo, New York.
Okay.
So I went to school in Long Island, and then I've made my way down to Florida. I've been here for about 9 years now.
Oh, okay.
So I don't plan on moving back to Buffalo.
Yeah, you can't do that. I'm from Chicago. And
right?
after
I
you
know.
live in this climate for a while, you try going back, and it just doesn't work.
Yeah, no. I
But don't worry, all your relatives will come and see you.
that's why, you know, moving here, I couldn't just get a one bedroom.
Right.
We had to get a two
Gotta
bedroom.
have the guest room.
You have to have the-
Absolutely.
they would not.
Oh, they're gonna love you right downtown. It's gonna be like staying in a hotel.
They can't. They wouldn't forgive me. But it's great. It is.
Yeah.
And I plan on staying here.
So you came from the cold Buffalo winters, and now you're.
I mean,
you're down here.
sunshine every day, and I'll tell you, it makes you feel better. It makes you want to be active.
Yeah.
And I think that's great.
Hey, do you ever treat sunburns in there? I bet you do, huh?
course,
That's
yeah.
probably a
I'm-
big thing for
it's-
tourists here.
Yes, of course.
I was
Sunburns,
over at the beach
jellyfish
this
sting.
weekend with my nieces, and we saw this guy that looked like. I said, that guy is going to be in such pain later.
I
They come
know.
out there with no sunscreen. Or you can see, like, where they kind of
Yes.
wiped ones.
Or the sunglasses.
Yeah.
I mean, at least they're wearing sunglasses, though, you know? But, yeah, it's
What
bad.
about, we see all sorts of things happening over at the beach, like the jellyfish stings. Do you
Yep,
treat those?
Of course, yeah. We take care of anything and everything that's not life threatening. You know,
Every sea creature out there that can.
I mean, I would say not the shark, but
I think it's been
let's
a
hope
long
there's
time
none of
since there's been a
those.
shark attack, but there was one sighted, a big one in Deerfield Beach just 2 weeks ago.
All right,
off
well,
the pier.
let's knock on some wood, and but yeah, that's a big deal. And
The jellyfish, the ones with the tentacles. My son was surfing out here one weekend, and it kind of wrapped around his arm.
So scary.
And it looked like he had bracelets after, red and puffy, and I was terrified. That was long before the emergency center.
Right.
But, so I imagine you'd get a lot of those.
Yeah, it's a good location for anybody, especially even we're here for the community, but the tourists to know,
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully we'll be able to work something out with the
With the
hotels
hotels,
in the area,
so they
just
know where
so
you
that
are.
they know we're
Absolutely.
here.
See, that kind of was my job all those years ago.
See?
I went around to businesses with little maps to the hospital.
Coulda, shoulda, woulda.
I can come and work for you again.
Please, yes, anytime.
Have a
But
little tear-off sheet. It's right there. They can walk from the Hyatt, though.
right,
Right across the street.
I know, but it's true, and people don't really understand how strong our Florida sun is, and
I
and
know. Oh, I saw that
So
this
we
weekend.
get quite
Even
a-
some of my nieces and nephews come down, and I tell them to use a sunscreen, and then they come back to the house from the beach. I'm like,
No, I know, it's bad.
what's
but
a way to treat that? You got any home remedies for us?
I don't have any home remedies. I just have wear sunscreen.
I
It's so crucial. It's one of those things where especially when you're younger. We
Yeah.
all did it, but now you
Oh,
just
did we ever?
appreciate. I know we appreciate it to wear that sunscreen, and that's a big coaching. That's what we try to do every time we see somebody.
No, that's important. With all the skin cancers, dermatologists down here are very, very busy.
Yes, they are. That's not a bad specialty to be in. That's
Because
I know.
you spend years and years out in this Florida sun without any protection, and you're going to be in trouble.
Yeah, that's one thing that we're happy to take care of.
Yeah. So I imagine you get, and that's kind of fun stuff because you get to meet tourists and people
So,
from all over the
all
place.
walks of life. It's great. Yeah. Well, we'll hopefully not get like I said, nothing too serious, but truly can.
But
take
if something
care of so many
serious comes
things.
in,
we know
you
how
know
to,
where to send them,
and we
you
can get them there like that.
immediately.
And
Yeah.
like I said, to have a direct line to the emergency services is fantastic.
And
you
the
know?
fact that you can refer people and get them in to see other doctors quickly, because I
Correct.
know, I know a lot of doctors. My husband's a doctor.
Yes,
and
yes.
You try to get in to see one of these specialists, and it can be a few months sometimes.
Yeah, it can be a very long time. So that's it's just like I said, we really just want to get people the best care they can, and we can do it. And it's really we're in a good place right now. So
Oh yeah, well you're a very pleasant person, so
well, thank
I'm
you.
sure everyone else there is the same.
yes, very much so.
And the facility, I'm sure, is beautiful, and I'm going to come in there and take a
Please
look at
do.
it.
Yes,
and,
please do. We'll let you know when we have an open house.
Yes, when you
and-
have the open house, I'll come over. I'll do a live feed to my social media. Everybody can see what's
Yes.
going on over there, and we'll invite people to come down.
Please do.
Yeah,
We'd be happy
because-
to have you. And like I said, anybody, you can stop by and just, see what we have to offer. And if you have any questions, when to use the emergency room, when to go to your primary, we can answer those for you. And we're happy
And
to.
good for children to bring them into the open house so they won't
You
be scared
got
if they
it.
ever end up in there.
I know.
Don't be terrified.
It's key. But like I said, our staff, they're really well trained and they can handle anything. So we're there for you. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you very much for coming in. And is there a website or anything people can go to, or
Yeah.
is it just okay?
Yeah,
wanna
so you
give
can go to BocaRegionalHospital.com. You can have a link to there, and there's also BRRHUrgentCare.com. So
Okay.
both of those links will take you to us. I'll give you the phone numbers to
Yeah, the
both
phone
of our-
number in case anyone needs to call.
Yes,
Okay.
561-955-2700.
Okay.
So please give us a call. Any questions you may have, it would be great to hear from anybody. And we're there for you. Like I
And
said.
your next minor emergency, you know where to go.
Yes, yes,
It'll
you
be
do.
a pleasant experience
You
this
got
time.
it. Yes, and like I said, 7 days a week, 365 days a year.
Okay.
So, holidays and everything.
Holidays, that's important.
Yes,
Yeah.
very much so.
Okay, well, thank you,
You're welcome.
Dr. Katie Aquino. Am I saying
Got
that
it.
right?
Yeah, no, yeah, perfect.
Thank you for coming in,
Yes.
and thank you for telling us about your wonderful facility.
Thank you so much for having me. I
Oh,
appreciate it.
You've been a great guest.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay, we're going to go to break, and then I'm going to come back with Kenneth and Claudia Rhea from Four Winds Apothecary Shop.
Fleur de Santé, Europe's best-kept luxury skincare secret is now available in the U.S. Fleur de Santé combines champagne extract with over 150 flowers from France and Sweden to give your skin a boost of immortality. Champagne extract gives skin ultimate antioxidant protection and photo-age prevention, while floral plant stem cells protect and nourish, repair, and revitalize your skin with Fleur de Santé. Learn about all their products at fleurdesante.com.
Serendipity Consignment Boutique is unlike any other consignment shop you have ever seen. Lisa has the most beautiful and immaculate designer bags, clothes, shoes, and accessories. It's a designer candy store. So go check out Serendipity Consignment Boutique, Glades Plaza, 2200 Glades Road, Boca Raton, or visit their website at consignmentboca.com. You've been listening to and watching The Becky and Boca Show. Ivy Lee's Luxe Makeup and Beauty Lounge in downtown Boca Raton does fabulous professional makeup application. Make an appointment today and see how glamorous you can look. Call 561-409-4065 to book your appointment. Ivy Lee's Luxe Makeup and Beauty Lounge is located at 233 South Federal Highway on the first floor of the Boca Grand Building in Boca Raton. The number again is 561-409-4065. And now, back to the show. Hello, welcome to the second half of the Becky and Boca Show. And before I get started here, I'm going to plug my event again because this is going to be a lot of fun. It's the Party on East Palmetto, and it is next Friday night, which is the 30th of June from 6 to 9 p.m., and it's in the Anti-Aging Center of Boca, brand new place. Well, the building's not new. It's been there forever. But the Anti-Aging Center is new, and it's 445 East Palmetto Park Road, and it's right down by Trattoria Romano, right on the same side of the street. Anybody that knows Boca Raton knows where that is, right in the middle of the promenade. And we're going to have a lot of people there. I'm co-hosting it with Spotlight Magazine, Ivy Lee's Luxe Makeup and Beauty Lounge, and Rosenberg Diamonds, and Serendipity is going to be there as well. So come and kick off your weekend with free drinks, food. We've got 3 stories and a roof deck. And we're going to have tequila there. We have One With Life tequila. They're doing a specialty drink. And we're giving away thousands of dollars worth of things. We're giving away Prada sunglasses, an Hermes scarf, a Python guitar handbag strap, $100 gift certificate to Serendipity, $100 gift certificate to Ren and Rock, $300 worth of Botox from Dr. Green, shampoo and blowout certificates, and raw juice is going to be there with 100 free raw juices for the first 100 guests. So don't miss it. It's just fun. There's no cover. There's valet parking. Everything's complimentary. So come on down and have some fun with us. Okay, my next guests are Kenneth and Claudia Ray. Am I saying it right?
Ray, correct.
Ray, okay. And you two own Four Winds Apothecary.
That's right.
Am I saying that right?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
But you're from France, correct?
I was born in France.
You're born in France? Okay.
But I grew up also in the U.S.
Okay.
So moved here in the 80s. So
Okay.
I've been here for a long time.
All right. And how about you?
I'm from Colombia. South
Colombia.
America.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So two
How'd
parts
you
of the
two
world.
meet?
Well, we actually met in London.
In London.
So
Wow,
almost
I
halfway
like
there,
that.
right?
I like that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So you were living in London before this, right?
Yes.
And then
So a lot of back and forth between Europe and the U.S.
Okay, and how did you find Boca Raton?
Well, it's family, really. I have family in Winter Park,
Okay.
and Claudia has family here.
Yep.
Okay.
And after 20 years of living in London and having our 2 kids there, we decided it was time to move here, closer to family, different
Yeah.
lifestyle,
Mhm.
giving the kids a bit of outdoor activity more than anything,
Right.
which is fabulous. We're very happy.
Mm-hmm.
And this is what brought us to open actually Four Winds. The story unfolds based
Okay,
on
you got to get a little closer to your microphones and closer together, I think. It's just telling me that. Yeah. Okay, take it both on the screen. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I found your place by you're on my favorite street, by the way.
Oh,
I love that street.
We're
It's right where
very
Chops
happy.
Lobster Bar is. It's the prettiest street in Boca Raton, right downtown. It's brick street.
agree.
Beautiful. And
Reminds me a bit of Europe.
Yeah, it does look very European. And at night, it's just gorgeous down there. So you opened an apothecary shop.
That's right. So just like in Europe, pharmacies are quite common on every street corner.
Okay.
And before that, they were called apothecaries.
Right, but this isn't a pharmacy, right?
It isn't.
Okay.
It's just that we are also a place, a resource where people can find remedies, granny remedies. So you have a cold, what kind of tea or what kind of soup to
Oh, I
have.
like that.
So that's the idea. We're not trying to give any cures, because that's not what we're about. We're much more about alternative, natural, holistic solutions for everyday needs.
Okay.
So just like you'd go to a drugstore for your needs, we were trying
Right.
to fill that gap where we find there's no place for true artisanal producers of holistic products
Holistic. Okay, that's the
to
difference.
be
between the pharmacy.
presented on a retail level on a street corner. So it combines a lot of different things.
Yeah, it is very interesting, and you've got a beautiful shop there.
Thank you.
I mean,
Thank you
the
very much.
windows all open up right to the street.
Yes.
Yeah.
So-
That's super.
Tell us what kind of things you have in there.
So, well, here's what we are. We are purveyors of natural products. So
Okay.
with that in mind, what we're trying to do is offer things for the body, for the spirit, and for the soul.
Yeah.
It's all tied
Wow.
in.
Okay.
So people are oftentimes they feel out of whack. Maybe they've been living, lack of sleep or things like that.
Yeah,
So-
stressful lives.
Okay.
And they need probably a holistic, natural solution to that. But it's not only...
I like that.
Yeah, it's not only how they feel, it's also how they look.
Mm-hmm.
So knowing that our largest organ is our skin, putting anything on our skin is going to affect absolutely every organ inside
Right.
our body. So that played an important role in obviously opening Four Winds, because one of our sections, which is skin and hair and body and bath, all those target our organs, the outer organs, which are also very important.
Yeah.
So the inner beauty goes with the outer beauty, and we mix both of those at Four Winds.
Okay.
So all our products target, and we're kind of like a small gallery of products and artisans that manufacture in small batches.
Oh, wow.
Straight after we place an order, we have to wait about 3 weeks for orders to be delivered, because everyone does everything
Because
by
they make
hand
it
right
after
there
you
and
order.
then.
Wow.
Absolutely. So nothing stands on the shelf for very long.
Okay.
It's fabulous. So everything's very pure
And fresh.
the people who have and very fresh. And people who have started buying them, noted that we're only open for 4 months, but people who are already coming back to get more, the results are fascinating.
Oh,
because
I can't wait to try some of your stuff.
absolutely.
Wow.
So yeah.
So what kind of skincare? Are they beauty products or?
Yes, so we have everything from
Okay.
aging to wrinkles to acne problems or rosacea.
Everything for sunburn? We were talking about that earlier.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, so you have a holistic remedy. What is that?
We have here a specific one, but we have plenty others. We have a coconut and pear refreshing mist that you can spray all over your body
Oh,
if it
wow.
has been sunburned. But we also have in our first aid section an aloe vera, pure aloe vera with MSM.
So if someone has a
which is
bad sunburn, they
phenomenal.
can come in.
Phenomenal.
Okay.
I mean, next day they will be feeling like if nothing had happened.
So what if somebody has a cold? This is very interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, so if somebody has a cold and they come to you, what type of medication? Well, it's not medication, but
There's
it's
no
holistic.
No medication,
Okay.
yeah.
What
So-
kind of a holistic treatment
Well,
would you?
well, maybe we'll try and figure out why they got it to begin with. Maybe it's like a sleep or dehydration, or and
Boosting
so,
the immune system.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just the cold is the result
Of some, yeah.
of a lifestyle choice potentially. Your immune system is low, so you're vulnerable. You pick
Right,
up,
that's
you
when
pick
you
up
get
a
sick.
germ.
No, you're right.
So the idea is to boost that strength, that inner
Do you
strength.
sell vitamins?
We do.
Okay.
We have
Herbal
a
supplements.
large array of herbal supplements, all natural as well. We're trying to stay. It's our strict rule, actually. Every product that's on our shelves is going to meet all the criteria that we ask. Essentially, it's free of any synthetic chemicals. So
Okay.
all
Oh,
the
that's
ingredients
good to
are
know.
natural. So there's no preservatives, no colorings, no flavorings or
No artificial
fragrances.
Oh, okay.
And if there are preservatives, they're all natural. So it's either a rosemary.
So what do you do for sleep if someone can't sleep? Is it tea or what's your?
There are teas, absolutely. But we also do.
Could be
Because I know
essential oils?
half of the people I know complain that they can't sleep through the
yeah.
night.
We have essential oils.
Okay.
We have specific oil blends for sleep difficult patterns that people might have that they have to rub either in the sole of their feet
That's
or their
interesting.
temples. Yeah, absolutely. We have pain relief oils. We have so many.
We have also
Wow.
different entrepreneurs in this new field of wellness have created different lines of products. So we have an adaptogenic ingredient line made by Moon Juice, and they have one called Dream Dust, and that is essentially a type of vitamin supplement that helps you or helps people find enough balance to sleep, to rest.
That is so interesting. All you people that are insomniacs out there, it
This
makes
is
a lot more sense than taking a drug, doesn't it?
This is an
Well-
example. It's called the
This
Moon
is
Dust.
Moon Dust?
So it's a full line of her signature adaptogens.
Yeah. And adaptogens, what they
What is
are,
an
is just they're
adaptogen?
plants
Okay.
that help you deal with stress. So as plants, they adapt to any kind of environment, so can we. And so that's how they help. And so they're
So what
just
do you do
super
with this?
herbs. You put them on
put 'em in a drink, or-
anything you want, or your tea, or your
Oh, I
coffee,
see.
or just water, or just coconut water, or almond milk. You just put it on, shake it a little bit, and drink it.
Wow.
Yeah, they are phenomenal.
Now, these are for falling asleep, or they just...
So they're all very different.
Oh, they're different. This is brain dust.
Yeah.
Okay. This makes you more alert?
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
instead of having that coffee addiction, you can take that
Yeah.
in the morning, put it in your shake as a
And put it in my
supplement.
coffee?
Absolutely.
Well, you can put it in your coffee too.
Won't break the addiction.
It's very earthy tasting though, so you'll make
It'll
your coffee a bit
affect
earthy.
the flavor. Okay.
Yeah,
So this one, Dream Dust, is a soothing nightcap to
Absolutely.
put you into full, deep
Yeah.
sleep. Ooh, very interesting.
And so it has chamomile, and then we were talking about other things. You can include lavender essential oils in a
Yeah.
diffuser. That will help really,
Really?
change
Helps
the
you
mood.
fall asleep.
Absolutely. Yeah,
We
absolutely.
have sprays for the pillow that are phenomenal, that have also lavender, but also others are anti-stress. So they're different blends.
Oh, my
So
goodness.
to answer your question from
Yeah.
earlier, there's not just one product; it's a whole
A
wellness.
lot of different ones.
And it touches every aspect of what we offer,
Mm-hmm.
because we have supplements, but we also have lifestyle things for the home, just for like the pillows.
So do
or
you sell
candles.
those atomizers or whatever it is? you're
Yes,
just-
we sell all the
Okay.
things that we feel are going to contribute
help.
to achieve this life of wellness.
Exactly. What we're trying to portray through our store is, and also to our the clients that come in, is we're really trying to sell a lifestyle. And
Yeah.
it's just a lifestyle of wellness from head to toe, inside
Mm-hmm.
out.
Wow.
I mean, it'll start with the fact that we were looking for the products ourselves.
That's how people find these. That's how
and
people
we
start
were
these
having a hard
businesses.
time having moved from London.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's not really available
yeah.
around here.
And I'm sure in New York it's available, or LA.
Right.
But in Boca, I just was flabbergasted at the lack of choice. And
Mm-hmm.
I found that the downtown was such an opportunity for the community to have access to a resource.
Sure.
It just lacks.
And with all the new condos and buildings down
Yes,
there.
it is. It's growing.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Oh,
So we
You guys are gonna be very
we're acting a
popular.
bit like a convenience store to all the new residents that are moving downtown.
yeah.
And we are there for long hours. Usually 9 to 9.
Yeah. What are your hours? 9 to 9?
Yep, 9
Okay.
to 9. And on weekends, we tend to add an extra hour in the evening.
Because you're right down by all the restaurants, so you get a
Yes.
lot of foot traffic
Beautiful
probably in
foot
the evening.
traffic.
Yeah.
Even children come in.
So
they
nice
grab
down
little,
there.
we have little lollipops that the flavors. There's no coloring. The coloring comes
Oh.
from turmeric, or beetroot, or chlorophyll. So they love them, and they are already.
Oh my! And
getting
they're
them.
healthy.
And they're
oh,
healthy.
Wow.
But they're
Exactly.
certainly not bad for you.
Yeah, they're okay.
They're,
Yeah, exactly. They're
Not as healthy.
they're not. They're still sugar. So
But
we're
they
trying
don't
to-
have the color- the
We're
food
trying to
color.
help
But it's-
with lowering sugar intake, because that's
Yeah.
not always a good thing.
Sure.
But at least it's all natural.
Yeah.
And certainly not any toxins whatsoever.
I like this one. This is Power Dust. It
That's
says
for entrepreneurs.
success and harmony in accomplishing physical or entrepreneurial feats.
There you go.
I'll take this
Absolutely.
before I go to the gym.
yeah.
Yeah.
These are so, these would be great gifts too for people.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. We do very well with
Here's
gifts.
sex dust.
Yes. Very popular one, even though
Yeah.
people get a bit shy when they read it, but it is
What does
popular.
it say that does?
Well,
Ooh.
it is. It's well, every kind of lackness in our body comes from stress,
Right.
and so all of these target stress specifically,
Mm-hmm.
and so that you can actually, in any way, perform better, whether it's going for a run or in any way. It gives you just so much energy when you know that you can calm your stress
Wow.
levels down.
Nice.
And this product, just like
Beauty
others,
dust. Here's a
yeah.
good one.
That's for the hair, the skin,
Oh,
the
with the
nails.
nails. My
Yep.
nails are always breaking.
Yep, that's perfect for you.
That's a popular
Wow.
one in Boca.
Interesting. What else do you have here?
So we
This
have
is really, I mean, what a great gift for somebody.
I know.
Give them a
Absolutely.
box of all of these
we
things.
do, and we give baskets. We don't charge
Oh, you can do the
more.
basket. Okay.
Yeah, and they're welcome to do a basket for their.
So they come in and pick
Friends
out.
or
Oh, that what a
family, yeah.
great idea.
So this is a neroli orange lotion, which is extremely popular. Because of the smell and the pureness of it, so the oil doesn't stay with you; it just absorbs.
Can I smell
into-
some of it?
Yes, we have to open that.
Okay. Okay, what is it?
It's neroli orange.
really orange.
And while you're at it, I'd like to tell you that this is made by hand
Yes.
by
It's a beautiful bottle.
a group of ladies in Richmond, Virginia.
Oh, really?
Yes, and there's no industrial
smells so good.
manufacturing.
Really?
Nope.
Nothing chemical in there. It's all natural. You'll see your hands will absorb it beautifully. You'll have no residue.
Oh,
and you'll
nice.
smell
Yeah.
divine.
Oh, it smells great.
Yes. They're
Wow.
really, really nice. We have a beautiful, fantastic, and fabulous, very effective, award-winning bug spray.
That's important
Great-
around here.
Yep, great for kids, for little babies. It's
So
all
there's nothing
essential
harmful
oils.
in it?
Nothing. It's all based on
Oh,
essential
wow.
oils. It has been one of our most popular ones.
And when somebody's
that's-
spraying while you're at a barbecue or something, and you don't like the smell, well, this
Mm-hmm.
one won't bother you because it won't go in your burger or anything like that.
Yeah, we always have to burn those candles that
Yeah.
smell of citronella or something.
Yes, that are so.
But these
Yeah.
are really nice.
Oh,
you
that's
can even
important.
put it on and you'll see.
Because around here in Boca, if you're on the water, I live on the water, and right around dusk, you get these no-see-ums, those little tiny
Yes.
bugs that you can't even
Oh,
see.
yes.
If that works for those.
Yeah, and it
I mean,
has lavender is fabulous. The essential oil of lavender is
we have to go in the
fantastic for
house
that.
until the sun actually sets to go
Yep.
back.
Oh, wow,
Absolutely.
So there are a lot of people around here that could use this.
Absolutely.
Everybody on the water, you got to get this.
We have a fabulous nutrient day cream, SPF 30 for every day.
Oh, a sunscreen
which is
too.
phenomenal. It's based
Okay.
on zinc more than
Oh,
anything.
yeah,
It's-
that's important.
It's
'cause
non-nano.
the metal covers up to.
Yeah, and it's non-nano, so it doesn't go into your pores whatsoever, which is what you don't want because you don't
Right.
want any of minerals
Right, you don't want the
going
metals
inside.
going in there.
So it's been one of our best sellers as well. And we have this
Wow.
fabulous serum and oil for your skin, which is based on orchid, and it's all for
Orchid.
wrinkles. And
Oh,
it
for wrinkles. So we,
smells-
okay, we don't like wrinkles.
Oh,
Okay.
it smells divine. It's really, really beautiful, and I'll let you smell it because it's really, really fantastic. And what else do we have? We have so many goodies here.
This is really fun.
Yes, we have a fantastic facial steam. So it looks like a tea.
Oh, that looks like tea.
And you brew it like a tea. You put it in a bowl
Okay.
with warm hot water, and you put your head over it, and it clears your
Clears
skin.
out your pores. Oh,
completely.
wow.
And then you can take the leaves out and pour it into your bath. And,
Oh,
and sink into
nice.
it. So imagine this is a beautiful
Yeah,
gift
yeah.
as well.
That's a great gift.
And one of our most popular, coffee and mint exfoliating body scrub.
Oh, fun.
It smells divine. It's full of coffee and antioxidants, and it's really good. And our last one here, which is a great award-winning chocolate.
I was going to say, is that chocolate?
It is because we do sell.
White chocolate. That's my
Yes.
favorite. Oh, my
But
gosh.
this one is phenomenal. It has white lemon oil.
Oh,
and
wow.
lemon sea salt.
Oh, my gosh.
Yep.
Wow.
Go ahead and try it.
Try it. Okay.
And so this is a great example to kind of show you how we work. This is a
how
local
pretty. Look at
producer
how local?
Yep.
from Stuart, Florida,
You're kidding.
and is Castronovo. I don't know that many people even know about them. And
No.
they hand make everything, and he gets gold and silver and bronze medals
There's a
all the
chocolate
time.
manufacturer here in Stewart.
Yes, ma'am. And they
I don't know if I
have
can get that because my hands. I have to
Yeah.
open
have
it
the
up.
cream.
Yeah.
I'll get
feels
that
good
for
though.
you with pleasure.
But we do try to work with local people. We
I
love
see that.
And a lot of people approach us, and we're so open to real artisans.
Yeah, you should get to know the raw juice guy down here. He's got the whole Barry Repkin. He's got the whole holistic thing going on
Yes,
with the
that's-
juices, and
Yes, that's
I
phenomenal.
love that stuff.
We love that store as well. It's very nice. How's that chocolate?
Oh, that's
It's
really
crazy,
good.
no?
Mm.
Crazy good.
It's kind of salty.
Yeah.
Yes,
I like
it has
that.
a lemon salt.
A little bit of lemon,
Yeah.
but you still taste the white chocolate.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Wow.
It's exceptional.
And they're so pure that you only need a little bit. You don't need to eat the whole
You don't
bar.
need- yeah.
So you need a little bit in your
'Cause there's a lot of
you're
flavor.
deeply satisfied. We have also the 100%. I mean, the really, really dark chocolates that are very beneficial.
Yeah.
A little piece of chocolate every day is fabulous for your
It's good
health.
for you, huh?
actually. Yes, it's raw cacao, and it's.
Oh
it's
yeah. What is the
phenomenal.
difference between cacao and chocolate?
Well,
Is that-
it's the major component in creating the chocolate. So they take the cacao nut, they
Oh, it's a
bit
nut,
like
okay.
coffee. What's a fruit, and inside the fruit there's nuts.
Mm-hmm.
So they extract the nut, the seeds out effectively, or the cocoa.
Okay.
They roast it a bit like a coffee.
Mm-hmm.
Then they ground it up, and they make cocoa nibs. Maybe you've seen that.
Yeah, I have.
Those are
I think in
ground
raw
up.
juice they put that in the
Yeah.
coffee drink I order.
They're very good.
Yeah,
Well,
they're
cocoa
delicious.
nibs are essentially the last step before you make a chocolate bar.
Okay.
That's when you add the milk or the sugar to
Mhm.
create a concoction like that.
This is just delicious.
It's amazing, right?
Yes. Wow. And they make these right here in Stewart.
Yes.
Yeah, phenomenal.
I love
But
the
we
fact that
also
everything's
have
local.
some fabulous services.
Yeah,
that
what
were
are your
started.
services there?
We
I heard
just
about
started
that.
this month, and they're all beautifully holistic. We start with fantastic facials. Our facial.
Oh, you do facials?
Yep,
Okay.
She does her products and concoctions right there and then while she's looking
Oh,
at
she-
your skin. So she talks to you, she analyzes your skin, and depending on the season, these will change. So she can use everything from turmeric to
You
honey.
do men's facials too. That's nice.
Absolutely. And so then we move on to massage as well.
See
Our
that.
masseuse is not only a teacher of meditation, so
Mhm.
she incorporates meditation into her Thai massage,
Mm-hmm.
which is phenomenal.
Yeah.
But she's also a Kundalini yoga guru expert.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so we will have a little studio in the back offering Kundalini yoga, which is very
So
rare.
people can come in there and take a
Yes.
yoga? Oh, I'll be in
Yeah,
for that.
absolutely.
So what is this type of yoga?
So Kundalini yoga is based on energy. And
Okay.
everybody can do it. You can do it in nobody has to be an expert of doing Kundalini yoga. You don't have to be flexible.
Okay,
you don't have
that's
to be-
good, 'cause I don't
it's
even know
all
what it
about
is.
energy and healing all the chakras. And
Oh,
it's
really?
based on breathing. It's phenomenal, and it's really so beneficial.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people really get so hooked on it, and it's very rare to see. There's
Yeah,
not
I've
a
never
lot
heard of it.
There's not a lot of Kundalini yogis around this area.
Right.
You'll see it in LA.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, we're gonna get like LA here. We have an LA makeup artist at the beauty lounge. So
That's right. I heard.
Yeah.
But so we're super excited about that. So that's coming soon. And,
oh, okay.
but
Let
we're
me
not-
know when that
Yeah,
happens. I want to
yes,
come over
we-
and try it.
Absolutely. And we're also doing yoga for children.
Children's
Yeah,
yoga.
Absolutely.
That's very nice too.
Yes.
Wow.
And we do
Acupuncture?
acupuncture as well.
Oh,
For various,
wow.
not only for, we don't want only people to come because they're feeling something bad. There's also for maintaining your
Just for
body,
feeling. Yeah.
for well-being. So
Mhm.
that is probably the one we mostly recommend. Come
Mm-hmm.
for just bettering yourself, even if you're not feeling any wrongness in your body.
Right.
Just come and
And try it.
have that energy flow in your body.
Because that's what we're about more. We're about the wellness every day aspect.
Right. Keeping healthy as opposed
That's
to.
right.
keeping it
A
when-
preventive lifestyle will lead to you forgetting that you have a doctor.
Right.
And not having to ever be on meds.
Mhm.
And that's the idea.
Well, can you help with like knee pain, things like that? Aches and
Acupuncturist can
pains.
certainly
Yeah,
help. Yes.
I got a little rough knee here. I'm
Knee
Absolutely.
pains, back pains, headaches,
really?
migraines.
Oh, wow.
Absolutely. Letting go if somebody wants to stop smoking. Absolutely.
Smoking cessation too.
Yes.
Yeah, I've heard about that with acupuncture.
Or emotional attachment or detachment.
Okay.
People have to deal with that.
Yeah.
There's also lots of ways, holistic ways to be able to deal with that.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Anything else?
So we have the full mind, body, and soul
You sure
experience.
do. I mean, this was so much more than I was expecting. I didn't know
Well,
you
that's
did all
good.
this. And you, okay.
Oh,
I
that's
think we have.
fabulous.
Do we have a picture of the place, Freddie? Of Four Winds? I don't know if you can hear me.
And
But
that flyer there is a water delivery service that we do.
oh, you do. Oh,
Since
okay.
my
What kind of
husband
water
is
is this?
French, he can speak about
All
the
right,
water.
talk about
Sure.
that.
But it's strictly in the 33432 zip code for now.
That's where I live.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Because every Monday I'll go out and deliver to all our water subscribers a case of 12-liter bottles
Oh my
of
goodness.
French water coming from the Vosges du Nord, which
Oh
is
wow.
a UNESCO World Heritage Site. So it's really, think of a water source not dissimilar to what you'd have in Northern Oregon or something like that. Very pure, lots of
Uh-huh.
rain, lots of trees, and lots of mountains and rock. So it really purifies the rainwater. And so, there's a lot of different views of different waters out there. We just happen to choose this one called Celtic. It's been a source for 2,000 years. The Romans used it when they were doing their
Wow.
campaigns. and it's been it's been used ever since. And since it's part of a UNESCO World Heritage Site, there's absolutely no industry or any type of thing near it. So it remains pure and
So
clean.
you're actually getting in the pure water.
And it's a very
mineral-wise-
neutral water as well.
That's right. Mineral-wise, it's very neutral. There's no.
What does that mean?
That means it doesn't have any specific mineral content that's going to make it either one thing or another. There's not much iron or much calcium or sodium-free in this case. So it's important. Some waters have higher sodium levels than others, and so you have to know what's good for you. The better water is the most neutral water, the one that
Okay.
doesn't give you anything.
Right.
Unlike a lot of popular belief these days, a neutral pH and a neutral water will help you evacuate all the things in your body that are toxic, and that's what you want water for.
Right.
You want to hydrate those body cells. You know, think of ourselves as giant water balloons. You
Right.
got to keep that water fresh and going, kind of like a pool filter.
Wow, so you'll deliver these to people's homes.
Correct. We regret that it's bottled water because we wish it could be right from the tap.
Right,
But
yeah.
in this day and age,
Right.
that's a luxury we don't have anymore.
Yeah.
Tap water is not as safe as it used to be.
Oh no, there's lots of chemicals in that.
It's like pool water.
Yeah.
That's what I tell the kids. So we drink bottled water and we recycle the bottles because glass is too heavy to transport. So we feel that
Right.
carbon footprint is just not justified.
Wow. Okay, we only have like a couple of minutes here. What you want to give your phone number or your website?
Absolutely.
Or? Okay.
So the store's number is 561-757-3284. And our website address is fourwindsnatural.com.
Fourwindsnatural.com. Okay. And they're right downtown, right by
between Chops and Lemongrass. That's
Between
right.
Chops and Lemongrass, two excellent restaurants. Yes.
Beautiful location.
Oh,
Wonderful
I
people.
told you that's my favorite street in East Boca.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And we would love to help anyone if they come in. I'm sure we'll find something to help them. We're not trying to force anyone to move to northern Maine and live off the grid and eat roots
Yeah.
in the middle of the
Not
night.
after you lived in Boca.
Yeah. We're offering very
A healthy lifestyle.
Yeah,
Yeah, absolutely.
very
All right.
contemporary versions of what people consume every day,
Right.
but in a more holistic
You think about
and
it more
wholesome
than
way.
just, right.
And our objective is just a wellness lifestyle, and that's it. Wellness every day.
I love it. You got the yoga, you've got massage, you've got acupuncture, everything. Okay, well, thank you for coming in. I had
Thank
a lot
you
of
so
fun. I
much,
learned a
Becky.
lot.
It's our
And
pleasure.
everybody go check this place out.
Thank you, Becky.
Four Winds. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
You have been watching and listening to The Becky and Boca Show. Tune in every Thursday night at 6 p.m. to discover all the ways to spoil yourself and have a good time in beautiful Boca Raton. See you next week.
The opinions expressed on the preceding sponsored program were strictly those of its hosts, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
Talk 1470 is WWNN Pompano Beach and 95.3 FM W237BD Boca Raton. The Health and Wealth Radio Network. 1470 AM and 95.3 FM. The Health and Wealth Radio Network.
Listen for Empowerment Psychic Hallie Elise, Tuesdays at noon.
Talk 1470.